Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1-versus-2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Horned Frogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. The Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
brings up
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
That's a big hit at the end, but making a fresh set of downs.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They'll try the right side on the toss. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colorado.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup, Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Finding some room with the 25. Touchdown, TCU. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Inside the 45. And he'll be brought down.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab made by the tight end. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. There's a run call on 3rd and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will take their first time out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half was a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I'll say this defense went into halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, it's Knight. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Off an arc to Yellow, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the TCU offense takes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Catch made on the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the Bullfrogs offense takes the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. And now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Back to pass. It's Knight. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter when the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of a play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is
intercepted in the end zone. Tackle after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. So Kirk, Colorado has the lead, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now the delay is called. Offense took a little too much time there. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And it's taken at the 45. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. To throw, it's Knight. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that take. Is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Leaning on the run game here late. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Makes a good grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass, the catch is made. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. The back's got it. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. That's what they needed to secure this victory, Kirk. Number 2 is going to conquer number 1 here early in the season.
Yeah, there's no doubt who the number 1 team will be next week. And to win a game of this magnitude early in the year is going to go a long way with the playoff selection committee come December.
They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed you that heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Knight. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Fires it to the wide out. Oh, it's incomplete, a rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. He's up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but he could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with this onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, #1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering